Hi guys, today I'm going to share with you comparison of two SEO tools, SEMrush and Serpstat, and by the end of this video you will know when to use which tool. So they have specific purpose and you will know how and when to use it. So first I'll begin with SEMrush. I'll go about what features it involves and how it is giving an overview of my website and what is the difference between the two tools. So as you can see here on the left hand side, I have so many tools available for free version. So I have enrolled to these two websites for free. I'm not upgraded as yet. As you can see, upgrade is still not done. So if you go to the pricing plan, so these are the features. This is the pricing plan. So this is how you can upgrade. There are three different plans, and depending upon the requirement, you have that many analysis that it can perform for the given plan. So as you can see, it varies and it keeps increasing with the plan. So if I go to this free version, I have my overview of the website, and you can see here it is giving me different metrics for my website domain overview. So this particularly gives the domain overview. So if I go to the Serpstat for the same free version of the tool, I have many features which are available for free. So the basic difference I find with SEMrush and Serpstat is most of the basic features are free in Serpstat, whereas if I go to the SEMrush, only a few features are free. And if you want to avail any of these features apart from the basic ones, you will have to upgrade. So if I go to my available features for the free version, you can see here I have one project and one user. I have only 10 keywords that I can do an analysis on. There are no plagiarism checks, and I can crawl only up to 100 pages, and only 10 SEO units I can open in a day. And there is social monitoring is available for 50 profiles, and the other rest of the things are like zero. You don't have location based analysis that you can perform, and schedule reports are only one is available for this free. You can't go to the trends and the agency growth. It is not available in the free version as well. So smart writing tools are also not available. Smart writing tools are basically the SEO writing tools, which is a special part of SEMrush. So if I go to the features, so you have these many features available, and most of it is available in Serpstat as well. So the only difference I see is social media tools are prominently available in SEMrush, as SEMrush is a tool meant for social media agencies and for SEO professionals. Whereas if you go to the Serpstat, you have other tools apart from social media. If I go to my domain overview or domain analysis, you have something called as shares. So it provides you the Facebook shares, and if you see the basic report that it gave for my website, it is showing only one keyword, and the rest of the metrics is not available, like the domain authority and rest of the features are not explicitly mentioned in the domain overview. You will have to go to a particular domain metrics and get those values. So, and another difference you would see is the number of keywords that are available. So if I go to SEMrush, you can see here it provides me at least 5 to 6 keywords that my site has performed. So you can see 5. And if I go to the top performing keywords, it shows me the keyword which was shown in Serpstat. So Serpstat is giving me only one keyword, whereas SEMrush is giving me the other keywords as well. The reason for this is Serpstat gives you in detail performance review of your site. And if you want a more detailed analysis of your single website over multiple locations, Substat is going to perform better in comparison to SEMrush. Reason being, SEMrush is meant for SEO professionals and social media agencies. So when agencies take up work, they take up for many clients, multiple clients, and for a shorter tenure of overall review. So if they want to review for a month or 3 months, you are not going to get into the detail of how many keywords and how many locations and other stuff. So it is going to be only related to the performance growth. Whereas if you are a small business owner or an entrepreneur who's running your website and you want to go and check your website growth, in that case, you want specific details of your website. So it is going to cover multiple locations. It is going to have data on overall basis, and you want to know how your site has grown over a longer period of time. So in that case, you need more specific details, and that is where Serpstat is going to help these small businesses perform better on Google search or any other search engine. So moving on to the basic feature that I was discussing, which is your SEO writing. So in this case, SEMrush has got a specific tool called as content writing and SEO writing assistant. So SEO writing assistant is basically what you call as your analysis of the text that you have written. So when you want to know if your content is appropriate to the keywords that you have selected, then it is better to go into your SEO writing assistant and check for your content. You can tune your content based on the type of keywords that you're selecting. The equivalent of SEO writing is in Substack, you can go to something called as keyword assistant. So if I minimize this called as keyword clustering tool, wherein this is available only for the upgraded version, not for the free version. So if you go to any of this keyword, it is going to give you a clustered keyword list. So they are saying it can be about 50k, but depending upon what keyword you've selected, you'll get at least some group of keywords. And based on that, you can perform your text analysis if your entire text is meeting the demand of this clustered keyword. So this would look something like this. When you are doing a search on a specific keyword, you are having a group of keywords that is going to be returned to you, and based on that, your text analysis can be performed. So it is similar to your SEO writing assistant, but they work in a different fashion. It is more like answerthepublic.com, wherein you have the different semantic keywords that it returns for a given keyword, and based on that, you can tune your content. So that is what content marketing tool is given to you by SEMrush, and the equivalent of that in Serpstat. So the basic feature, which is like very prominent for Serpstat, is the white label listing, which is available only in the upgraded version of the tool. So if you go to the enterprise plan, so if I just open this, and if I want to see the features available, let me check the features available for this. So here's you have something called as white label listing that is available for the enterprise version. So what is white label listing? It is something like you have the business intelligence tools that are provided by third parties, which are very expensive in nature. So if you are a small business owner, you would want to know the report of your site, how it is performing with respect to other competitors. So these business intelligence tools are customized for your brand particularly, and you can avail the reports. So this is required for small businesses, and you get that in enterprise version, but it seems to be very expensive if you are a very small business. So moving on to the next one, you have pricing. So if I go to the price comparison of SEMrush with that of Serpstat, so you can see that SEMrush provides lesser features for a higher price when compared to Serpstat planning. So you have more amount of queries that it is providing. With the even the least plan, you have more hits and website analysis returns that you can extract from this Serpstat. So compared to SEMrush, you have more features available for the same amount. So for lesser amount, you can say for $69, you have more keyword research that you can perform. Why the difference? Because this tool is basically used by social media agencies and SEO professionals, whereas for Serpstat, it is basically used by small business owners. So they stick to one particular domain and they need more analysis performed on the same domain, whereas for SEO professionals, it would be more number of websites and lesser number of queries. So that is the basic difference. So moving on to the next one, you have more features, more free features available on Serpstat under the free version when compared to that of your SEMrush. So as you can see here, only the branded reports and white label listing is not available. Rest all the features are open to the free plan, though the number may vary. And another thing that is blocked under the free plan is the rank tracker. So rank tracker is basically nothing but your position tracker that is also available in SEMrush. So if you go to SEMrush, you have a rank tracker, the position tracker on this. So I'll just have to go to the overview here. So if I go to this, you have the position tracking. The same thing is available in the Serpstat. Another feature is the bulk analysis. Bulk analysis in SEMrush, it performs only for the domain, and it is free to some extent on SEMrush. Bulk analysis is available up to 200 URLs, they are saying. Whereas for Serpstat, domain analysis is blocked under the free version. So if I go to the batch analysis here, you can see domain batch analysis is blocked, whereas keyword batch analysis is open to the free version. And I think you can go up to 10 keywords based on the free feature. So if I move down here, scroll a bit, so it should show me how many. So export features are missing over here. So bulk analysis, I don't think it's mentioned, but yeah, you can perform bulk analysis for the keyword over here since it has opened and is asking you to create the project. Though the amount would be less, somewhere near 10 or 20 basically, that you will have to check with how many keywords it is returning you the report. Rest of the features are common, and if you see in the AI content tools, you have new tools where you can do a plagiarism checking or paraphrasing or anything related to content writing. They are still in the beta and alpha version, so testing phases, but they have introduced this tool as a new concept to this SEO platform. So moving on to the next one, which is your social media tools and advertising. So social media tools, I have already discussed that SEMrush provides you with social media analytics, but with Serpstat, if I go to the profile view of my domain analysis, if I go to say site audit, and whichever is already the default website analysis, if you go to this one, you can see that you have some information related to your social media. Let me just open that. So I've opened a default project, which is weather.com, and you can see here you have Facebook shares. But if you expand this report, this is the only social media metric that it is showing up. So it is not as explicit as what SEM Rush provides you with. If I go to social media analytics over here, you have more detailed analysis that SEM Rush can provide you. So, and the next one is the advertising. Advertising is nothing but related to your Google AdWord. So, if your website is configured for AdWord, then you would need specific keywords which perform only with the AdWord, and that is also present in your Serpstat under the PPC analysis section. So you have PPC keyword research in Serpstat, which does the same work as your advertising research on the SEM Rush. So pretty much both the tools are similar. They provide most of the features. The only difference is with the number of queries that it is providing you for the same price and the purpose of the tool. So if you are a social media agency or an SEO professional, then you can opt for SEM Rush anytime. And if you are a small business owner, then you can go in for Serpstat. And Serpstat is a great tool, even for SEO professionals. You can get into Serpstat, but I think if you own this tool, it would be more expensive to you with the related work that you're doing. But otherwise, it gives you a very good report, an in-detail report for both the domain people. So if you find some value in this video, please subscribe and don't forget to comment and like the video. Thank you for watching.